I'm Natalia Bonner. It's day 275. Today we're going to be stitching using my 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler. Let's get stitching. I'll start out by using my blue Mark B Gone marker and a rotary type ruler and finding the center and marking it on all 4 sides of my quilt block. Now remember, if you were here yesterday, I showed very similar. We actually started out this design, and today we're just dressing it up a bit. The reason that I'm doing this, kind of showing this block in 2 parts, is I really want to inspire you. You know, a lot of these designs might be just simple basic lines, but I really want you guys to be able to learn and understand and see that stitch out a few lines and start adding to them. Really play with them and dress up your blocks. Okay, so we start stitching on the left side of the block. Stitch a straight line using the long side of the 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler down to the bottom, then from there over to the right side mark point, up to the top, and then back over to where I started. After I get back to the point where I started, then I'm going to continue stitching, adjusting my 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler, now stitching point-to-point curves all the way around the outside of that box that I've already stitched. Now here I went in the opposite direction as I went the first time when I created the box. So there's no right or wrong reason as far as direction, things like that. Once I have stitched back to that point where I can continue this design by stitching in the ditch all the way around the outside of the block. Once I've stitched in the ditch all the way around the outside of the block, now I'm ready to, here we go, dress up that design. So I'm going to start stitching on the left-hand side. You'll see that I lined up my machine quilting ruler so that the first marked line was right on top of my previous stitch line. I'll add 1 echo stitch. Then I'll travel along the ditch to the top of the block. At the top of the block, I'm going to adjust my ruler and using the large curve on the ruler, stitch a point-to-point curve from the top down to the bottom. From there, back up to the top. Then when I get to that point, I'll continue stitching, adding an echo to the next side of my block, lining up that first marked line on the ruler with my previous stitch line. I'll continue this process, adding those echoes around all 4 sides of the block. From there, when I get back to that point where I started, I'm going to stitch 1 more curved line from the left over to the center, over to the right, and then from the right back over to that left center point where I started the quilting. Friends, I hope you enjoyed today's block and found a little bit of inspiration with my machine quilting. Now just remember, you can pick up the panel, the rulers, the thread, all of the notions that I'm using in this video today over on my website, peaceandquilt.com. And don't forget to share your progress pictures over on Instagram using the hashtag Let's Stitch with Natalia. That's where we will be selecting winners for weekly prizes. See you all tomorrow.